Hey guys, welcome to Chasing Fins. First and foremost, I just want to say my heart goes out to everybody in Houston and Corpus and all of the South Texas area, everyone who's been affected by Hurricane Harvey. I got some footage of what's going on up around me in the Brazos County area, and I was actually going to go fishing today, but they're calling for some more weather, so I'm going to go up inside and do some other stuff. So right now I'm going to Academy and are going to get some fishing line, and then I got a whole bunch of stuff from Gander Mountain when it was closing down, and I'm pretty excited to look at, real cheap. So I'll show you that here in a minute. Hey guys, back at the apartment. Alright, let's get down to what I all got at Gander Mountain. I got it for super cheap. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Not any lures. I got a few umbrella rigs and some jigs, but that's about it. They were pretty much all ran out of that, so most of the stuff is terminal tackle. Let's get into it. Alright, let's start off with this. I got two of these Sea Striker umbrella rigs. They're 3 ounces. They're real big, nice heavy-duty umbrella rigs. I'm gonna rig them up with 9 arms. I'm gonna try to. I got 2 of them. I'm gonna use them for striped bass fishing. I've gotten in them the past couple years, and I found it's a whole lot cheaper to make your own umbrella rigs than to buy them, especially when you can get them for like 20 cents a piece. All right, next right here. We got some American bobber stops. Never used them before, but we're going to see how they work. So yeah, got 2 packs of those. Alright, now these are called a lipstick jig worm heads. They're little jigs. I got 3 different packages of them, all different colors. Here's 2 packages of them. If you can see that. And I really don't use these kind very much, but I can use the dark green ones, you know, and the brown ones. Here's another package of them. There you go. Alright, you know, all this stuff was absolutely dirt cheap, so everything was a bargain. I had to get it. Okay, and then here are some split rings. I use these a lot with different like spoons and whatnot, and also when I put on my treble hooks. So I actually got 2 packs of these, but I went ahead and condensed them to 1 package, and they're usually $3.99, but I think I paid like 70 cents for them. And then right here I got a couple of the white and red Gamakatsu feather treble hooks. They're size 4. I use these quite a bit on top waters and different things like that, so it's always good to have a few around. Next, right here are some pinch weights for a worm hook. You know, never really used them, but I've been in plenty of situations where I could have used them, so got me a couple packs of these. Alright, next I got some hot skirts by VMC, and a couple other real different small jigs. I'm trying to get into doing some fly fishing, and so I think these will be pretty good for doing that. There we go. And then here are the other two I was telling you about. Oh, there we go. Alright, here we go. And now here's some Strike King football jig heads. They're 1/4 ounce. Use these suckers all the time. So it was really nice to be able to see these. Alright. Here we go with a bunch of the terminal tackle. I use swivels quite a bit when I'm catfishing, and so I got bukus and bukus of these there. I think I paid 20 cents a package for them, and might have got 4 or 5 packages each size, but I already condensed them down. Weights are pretty expensive, and when you're catfishing in real fast moving water, I like to use my own and make my own. It's a whole lot cheaper. And I found these Do-It wire eyes, so it'll be a little bit easier for me to make them myself. So there's those. Might make a video later on how I make my own weights. Real easy, and it'll save you quite a bit of money. Alright, here's some Spindrift hooks by VMC, size 1. Never used these before. Never ever. But I saw them, I thought they were pretty cool, and I figured I could try them out and see how they work. You never know. Alright. Here is an umbrella rig by Booyah. I use umbrella rigs quite a bit, and this one was there, and I figured, why not? You know, it's real cheap. Booyah is a real good brand. Alright, and if you do any wacky rigs, you know exactly what these are. These are wacky rig O-rings, red ones. Use these all the time, go through them tons, so when I saw these, had to get them. Got 4 packages, put them all in one already, so that's nice too. Like I said, I do a whole lot of catfishing also, and so when I use bait, I really don't use worms, I use perch most of the time. And so how I catch my perch, I usually use a bait trap, or I catch them underneath bridges. And so I'm always needing a bunch real small 10, 12 size hooks. So always get a stock up on these. Alright, here are some VMC snap swivels. These are good for pretty much anything you need. I use them a lot when I'm doing catch and perch for catfish or different things like that. Here's into some more hooks. I got 2 packages of these Gamatsu 3/0 trailer hooks. They're real good to put on back of your spinner baits, buzz baits, anything like that. You really want to use these. Oops, sorry. You really want to use these because usually the bass will come up and they'll miss just the back of it when they're coming up. So these are real good to use. Those will make sure you catch more fish. Alright, I got a whole bunch of Gamatsu finesse hooks, weedless. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packages of the Gamatsu finesse, what does it say? Finesse hooks. Okay. Alright. Use these quite a bit when I'm wacky rigging. Here are some wicked wacky hooks. Never used them before. I'm going to try to use them, see how they work though. Might get better results with them. And then here are some real small size 10 octopus hooks. Usually I'll use these when I'm doing drop shot or some finesse fishing. Trocar's real sharp, real great hooks. So those are a nice find. And here are some spin shots by VMC. Never used these before either, but plan on using these when I do some drop shotting. this fall and winter when I'm starting to do some finesse bass fishing. So looking forward to being able to use these. Alright, in here I got some more size 2 treble hooks by Gamatsu. You always, when you get some baits, not all of them always have real good treble hooks on the back end of them, so you usually want to change them out, so you, just in case you ever hook on a big fish, you don't lose them just because the hook wasn't strong enough. Alright, I got bukus of leaders. Bukus. Alright, and these leaders, I normally don't ever use them for bass fishing, but catfishing I do, and I actually plan on using them for those real big umbrella rigs I showed you at the first part of the video. I got 4 packages of the Spro nylon coated. They're 12 inches long, 20-pound test, and those will go on one umbrella rig. And then I got some black ones, the wire round by Berkeley. These are 30-pound and 9 inches. There's those. And then I got a few packages of the just the bare wire leaders. These are also 12 inches and they are 30 pounds. So you can use them for different things, catching gar, bass, catfish. But these are going to go for the umbrella rigs when I go striper fishing. Here's a couple of odd and end things I was able to find there. One thing is a knife sharpener. I love these things. They're awesome. Sharpens the knife real quick. They're cheap. They get it done pretty good. And then I got a few things of some Ardent Real Butter. This is line butter. This is for your line as a conditioner. Keeps it good, and I'll read what it says. Conditions all line tops for maximum performance, improves the casting distance, minimizes line memory and twist, and protects it from the UV rays and sunlight. So we'll try out this. Never used it before, but we'll see how it works. Now this stuff, the Real Butter, the grease, and the oil, I actually use. I use all the time on my reels. This stuff is freaking awesome for protecting and greasing up your reels and keeping them at maximum efficiency. Okay, here are some scissors. They feel pretty darn sharp. Got them for I think 80 cents. So always good to have on you. Cut and line, different things like that. And then here's some Rapala clippers. They have like a little hook on them and a knife. I guess that's for if you get your bait cast or bird nest that you're able to pluck it out real easy. So that's real nice. And then here's some fishing glue. You know, this stuff is made for when you soft plastics and different lures like that, if they break, makes your soft plastics last a lot longer when they break. Or if you just happen to get a crack or something in a crankbait or a topwater or something like that, you're able to glue it back up. And it supposedly cures in 2 to 5 seconds. So that's nice. Alright. Here I got some fishing line now. Alright, sorry, that was my mom. She was telling me to be careful around the creek since it's flooding. Okay, next up here, I got some fishing line. This is Gander Mountain brand. I got 3 things of fluorocarbon, 2 10-pounds and 1 6-pound. I've never used Gander Mountain brand fluorocarbon or any type of fishing line for that matter. So we have to see how it holds up first compared to different things like Seagar. Here's a 6-pound. Alright. And then actually was able to get 30-pound test Power Pro at 300 yards, which was pretty nice. I always use this stuff, so it was real nice to be able to find it that cheap. Like I said, I was wanting to get into doing some fly fishing, and so when I was there, I was able to find a a fly fishing reel, an Akuma one, and the rod that matched a 9-foot fly rod. And I think for the combo completely it was $20, and it was, this reel usually like $75, and then the rod is $90 something, so $20 for both. That was a heck of a deal. Okay, I use GoPro for my action camera. I have a GoPro Hero 5, and this right here, never used one of these remotes before, but it's called a Remo. It's a waterproof voice activated remote that you can hook up to your GoPro if you're a long way distance away, or it's kind of windy and your GoPro can't hear you. So got this for I think 14 or 15 bucks compared to 80, so that was an awesome freaking deal. All right, and I don't know if y'all know what a hydro flask is, but I love these freaking things. Use them all the time, almost every day. I actually got 6 of these cups in different colors, and they are freaking awesome. And then I got this one right here, this bluish color. This I don't know what they call it, not a tumbler, but like a thermos type thing. And then I got a red one, a 40-ounce one. So, yep. And what else did I get? I got some other things that aren't pictured in this video. One of them is one of those Berkeley, like little tote wagons that has the 4 rod holders on it, and the seat you can sit on. I was able to get one of those, like the professional series, for $40. They're usually $160 at Gander Mountain. And yeah, I got some more hooks and things, but those are at my apartment in Burnham. So what all this cost me, all this stuff, I think it came out to around $500, a little bit over it. I think around $545, and I only ended up paying $46 for all of this. Now that is a freaking haul. Now I've never been able to go anywhere into a store like that and get this much tackle, anything, for that price. So I was pretty excited, and I'm sure everybody else in that store that day was pretty darn excited. Okay, what else do I got? Nothing else. Okay, this is my very first video here on YouTube, so I'm always up for productive criticism. Please, no haters. So if y'all can tell me what y'all like, tell me what y'all don't like, give me some tips, that would be great. And if you like the video, hit the subscribe button, and hit the like button. All right, thanks. And tune in next time for Chasing Fins.